back to the mall that I was at 3 days ago, where we were doing some Mother's Day. It's crazy. Yeah, back off, weirdo. Many of the stuff are still the same, including the tables, the cupboards. If you hit the base of this wooden hand, it creates an echo. Listen. Hey, cats. What are y'all up to? And hey, viewers. It's a very nice way to kick off this Tuesday. The time is 8:30 a.m. And get ready for a surprise in 3, 2, 1. There we are. Well, if you guessed that it was a car picnic, we go to the seaside and have a sandwich like we did a number of times before. A number of times have I passed my school, we went to the seaside and had the car picnic spot. On other times we crossed the bridge to go to the Asian side and find the park near the seaside and have a car picnic just like that. It was like a weekly thing at a time that we were stuck at home all these days. Well, no, even better. Yeah, that's it. That's the origin of Frick School Stuff. Yeah, a few times I had left here, especially my last year, that said Frick School Stuff, but yeah, one of those days again. Hey, it was still nice coming here, though. It's the third time I've done it, though. It's not just about this Frick School Stuff chant, but also there were a few times that at the end of the school day I'd get on the bus and I'd fool around pressing the horn of the vehicle. There was also this one time that one kid wanted a chocolate bar and I said, no, it's not his, it's not mine either. I said, go sit down, this and that. It was kind of funny. And even a time that me and my friends were playing this funny game that we threw a water bottle over the fence and see if we could catch it or not. It's like I throw the water bottle over the fence to see whoever can catch it and this and that. And yeah, I did vlog a lot of that. That was before the use of phones had got banned. My first visit to the school in September 2022, we got a big piece of paper that was meant to be my birthday plus graduation gift. And, you know, there was a writing that is in the shape of a droplet of water, but I think it's every drop of water. I think that's what it starts with, but I do have a frame of that in my bedroom in the house in the US as we have it up the wall. Today's the third time. Back to the mall that I was at 3 days ago, where we were doing some Mother's Day shopping. And look, this area is clear now. On Saturday, there was a makeup station over here. That's a Mother's Day special. They don't have it here now. It's crazy. Yeah, back off, weirdo. Yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would come to this mall a lot on my return from school, even on a normal day. I had, since post-graduation, I had visited my school 3 times. Back down to the parking we go, and look, they have put up this phone stand here, this technology stand, also some headphones, earphones, and mobile phones, even some smartphone covers. Oh, that was an epic first 4 minutes, I gotta be honest. But now the time is 3:42 p.m. The cleaning lady's still here. I'm doing Excel work. It's been a long Tuesday, partially long Tuesday for me, but also adventurous Tuesday. Now, an update about my loft. So we finished installing a TV in my living room, so my loft is officially complete. Everywhere in the area downstairs has been done except for the living room. There's still things to move and sort out in the living room, including going through the stuff that are inside the two drawers that were inside of my old bed frame. And the renovation is expected to be 100% complete tomorrow. And what do I think? I'm really, really excited to see the way the new house looks. Of course, many of the stuff are still the same, including the tables, the cupboards, the chairs, and etc. But we replaced the floors, we painted the walls, and from that aspect, it's a new look of the house. We did a lot of work on the house in the last 3 weeks, and I am very happy the way that things are put in place. When it comes to the terrace, somebody just threw their ball up there. Oh. Okay, yeah, because I saw it bang on this part of the fence 3 times. 3 times as it bounced off of this fence and dropped down here, and then on the 4th attempt, then it went over the fence and into the terrace. You might say it's just a ball that bounces from the wall to the floor, whether if it's volleyball or tennis. Even in tennis, if you're trying to do the backhand technique, whatever. Anyway, so in the meeting that I had in my school earlier today, we were talking about one athlete, and this is a true story, by the way. There was an athlete who set himself a 30-day challenge of eating McDonald's every single meal, every single day. And he couldn't even complete the challenge. He actually went through 16 days of the challenge, and then on day 17, he started the day with McDonald's, and then he had to go to the doctors, and it became a demand that he had to stop. And so right after that, he stopped. He was told if he didn't stop, then he would die. He actually tried to set himself a month challenge eating fast food. It's very similar to that show called Super Size Me, which has 2 episodes. And if you look at the covers of the movies, then you will see this one guy that is trying to stuff all the food into his mouth. The cover for the first film is him eating a bunch of French fries at the same time, and for the second episode, it's the same dude trying to eat chicken nuggets, even the chicken sandwich. About that athlete, by the way, it was based on a TV show that was aired years and years ago, quite similar to those TLC shows where you see people that are in an immense body shape that they can't even get out of bed, or they have to go on a wheelchair. But about that athlete, it's a huge body transformation, but luckily after having quit that challenge, he survived and he got back into his form later on. However, I do recall watching a TLC episode about one guy who would eat 2 boxes of Domino's pizza per day, but that one ended in tragedy, where in the first part of the story they measured his weight, and then months have passed and then he was taken to hospital. And I do remember one part where he was saying, fetch me some pizza. Like, he was consistently wanting some more pizza in the hospital, and his death took like 6 or 7 months since the first part of the story in the TLC documentary. Well, you know, it's one of those cases that your satisfaction is out of control. It's a bit like playing with a squishy toy that's in the form of a cupcake, which I do have one of these in my other apartment, but it's in the form of a strawberry. Anyway, guys, so it's 6:45. It is a gorgeous sunset. It's a cloudless sunset on what has been a magical day, and folks, we've done it again. Now, if you remember 8 years ago in the summer of 2016, we took a trip around the US, and we were also talking about that Macy's store in New York that I have been to after that trip around Empire State Building. It's a very remarkable and a famous store. It is 9 or 10 floors, and like just the whole store of it, that is huge. And I just noticed also these two mouse pads that I got a long time ago, but I have never even opened up yet. By the way, if you can see this base, if I haven't explained this in the previous videos, then I'll do so now. But if you hit the base of this wooden hand, it creates an echo. Listen. Yeah, you heard that, right? So I am going to get the wooden hand to say it. Bye.